Yo, what's good? Your 413 here back in the day, and today, guys, we are here for another weekly Forza challenge. This week we have got Old Red, and our first chapter is going to be predecessor of all buggies. Own and drive the 1971 Myers Mank, the car that paved the way for buggies, cars that are built for off-road use, using the Beetle as a donor chassis. Honestly, these things are absolutely amazing. The first time I ever saw one of these was like in Drake and Josh back in the day, as they bought a Dune buggy and they fixed it up themselves and then crashed it immediately because their parents told them that they weren't allowed to drive it, but then they broke the rules, left the house in it, and like immediately crashed it. So anyway, after that, we have his origin story. Take the 71 Myers Manx on a win the Baja California Trail event to recreate the success of the Mexican 1000 inaugural event. After that, we have Jumpin' Buggy. Time for some fun. Earn 3 kangaroo skills in the 71 Myers Manx at the Dunas Blacas region. And then finally, we have Buggy Beats Bike in Baja. The Myers Manx beat the Ekins and Robertson Baja run record by more than 5 hours. Earn 2 stars on the Dust Bowl Speed Trap will be a piece of cake. So first off, what this means is we got to do the Baja California Trail. Let's see here. I think I have upgraded my Myers Manx, so we should be able to just hop in here and do this, not have to worry about any tunes whatsoever. We have the A-class one, but we do not have like any upgraded ones. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a tune, which is unfortunate. I was really hoping we weren't going to have to make a tune. We're going to make this go as quick as possible tonight because honestly, I know I'm running a little bit late and all that sort of stuff. I mean, this is last minute. You know, midnight's like an hour and a half away now, so we got to make sure that I want to try and get this done before midnight so I can like go to bed and all that for work tomorrow. Although granted, I probably still won't go to sleep till like 1:30 or 2, but that's a different story. So, upgrades and tuning. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. We are gonna, of course, first go ahead and make sure that we have got some nice parts on here. We're gonna Ooh, I do like that roll cage. They added that roll cage, I think. That didn't used to be in here, I don't believe. Let's see here. What do we got? So we got nice little piece there. And I keep on going away. We need the mud flaps. Or whatever this bar is there. Yes! This thing is looking fly. I love it. I love it. You know, we actually probably don't need that on the front. We can probably just go with this nice crossbar there. Yeah, our Myers Bank's looking pretty goddamn sweet already. Pretty goddamn sweet. We are going to go, since this is going to be a trail race, we'll go with Rally Compound. That way we'll have halfway decent traction on the road. We are going to also go with one of my favorite off-road wheels in this game, which are these speed lines. We're going to up them in size to 14. That's all we really need there. Then let's go ahead and just start adding all the rest of our parts in. So 7-speed transmission, driveline, and we have got ourselves the rally diff. There we go. Let's go ahead and give this an upgrade here because we don't have any restrictions on what parts we can have since it's just do this whatever. So let's try and go for A-class. We'll go for an A-class car and hopefully that'll work out. Hopefully that will end up working out. So let's take a look at some engines. We got some options, although we do need to... Fuck, it's all-wheel drive, so we need to actually go ahead and get some different parts here already. 7-speed transmission, driveline, off-road diff. Nope, I want rally diff. Although I don't really think it actually makes a difference, so off-road diff is the only option that we get. So let's go ahead and take a look at some engine swap ideas. So we've got the stock engine. We got the F4 turbo. Another 2-liter F4. Those all get us to like S1. I don't want an S1 car. Yo, what's good, Dragons? Welcome to the live stream. I don't know how much power we can get, so we can also turbocharge our stock engine. I'm thinking we're going to have to go with this one, though. I think we have to go with that one, as long as like there are still some upgradable parts there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this exhaust note as well. I like that noise. I like that noise there. That one works. We got A800. Let's see if we get our free power at all. We don't get free power there. No free power. How about some weight reduction? No free weight reduction either. So there we go. We got our Myers Mank. It is sounding pretty good. It's looking pretty good. We'll get the tune on it. Really good to go. And get this thing over to the Baja Trail. Which luckily, since it is the Baja Trail, we shouldn't have to worry about too many obstacles because it is a trail race. Instead of it being a... instead of it being like completely off-road. Alright, so we're going to up this to 1.5. Get this to there. Just keep on upgrading. I said 1.5, I meant 2.5. Alrighty, come on. There we go. That looks halfway decent. That'll work. Stiffen things up just a little bit here. We're going to stiffen up these springs a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. We're going to lower this rebound stiffness. Up our bump stiffness. We don't have any arrow. 5 and 5. And then we got 65, 0, 78, 83. So 78, 83. And up this one to 70. Now, with it being a smaller wheelbase car, we may consider, if this doesn't actually work out too well, lowering that power transfer, as 50% might actually be better for it, just because it does have a shorter wheelbase. Now, let's go ahead and do that already. I can already tell. It's not too bad, but we're going to go ahead and do it right off the bat. So we've got... We'll go with like 62. I think 62 will work out fairly well. And I can already tell, yep. Much more planted. Alrighty. So here we go. So now we need the Baja Trail Race, which I think is one of the bigger ones, isn't it? So it's a dirt racing event, I believe. Where is it? Is this it? So that's the Gauntlet, actually. Tulum Trail, Mangrove. So it's actually going to be over here for sure, because this is where the Baja is. So we have got Baja California Trail. So it's not that long. I thought this was one of those longer races that was going to take us like 10 whole minutes. So this should be alright. Although we got a sandstorm right now. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with us too much here. This is 4 miles, all that sort of stuff, so... so my car broke down on the 13th, and I recently got it back from the mechanic, and now I'm driving a car without front suspension. It's very fun. Oh, shit! That sucks. No front suspension? Ow! Yeah, that's not good. That's not good, man. That is not good at all. Because, like... You're gonna have a lot more tire wear, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so this is considered a cult classic. So we're against the Beatles. We got fucking all kinds of crazy shit here. So those Beatles are probably going to be the hardest thing that we got to deal with. But now that we're on to the actual trail, this is where our Myers Manx should shine a little bit better. That Ford Anglia is putting up a hell of a fight, though. Anglia. We got one Ford Anglia here. Who knew Ford Anglias were good rally cars? I didn't. I mean, I guess they can fly, you know. Okay, so we got to make sure that we get around him around this corner because I see the finish line is our next checkpoint. Nope, cannot let you do that. Cannot let you do that. Fuck! We got to cut him off here. There we go. We cut him off. We were able to pull off the dub. Did not want to have to do that race again. Booyah. Boom, done. Let's gonzo. Get out of here. Alright. So let's move on to our next challenge, which I believe was... We need to, we're over here in the... We need to go to the dunes. No, that's right. We need to go to the dunes, which is right over here. And we need to get kangaroo skills. We need to get 3 kangaroo skills. Alright, let's see here. Can we get another big jump here? Alright, jumping buggy is now complete. So now what we got to do is we have a Dust Bowl speed trap. Where are you at? Where's the Dust Bowl speed trap? So, let's go to speed traps. Bet you it's like one of these right here. Coast view. Dust Bowl speed trap. Okay. I think I was doing this one the other day for some reason. I can't remember why. Maybe this was a one of those like special events. I can't remember. I hope this A-class buggy is fast enough to get 2 stars on here. It should be. 2 stars shouldn't be that high. We're at 134. Old Red complete in 14 minutes. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright, but anyway, though, let's see what else we got here. So we got our championships. Our first one is over here with C-Class Toyotas off-road. I don't know if I've got any C-Class Toyotas that I can use. We'll have to go ahead and check our garage out really quickly. Let's see here. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? So let's scroll down here to Toyota. Please have a C-Class Toyota ready to go. So we've got this one, which appears to be... we got a few options, okay. We might have to build one, is what it's looking like here. Might have to build one, which is what it's looking like, because we got some options, but we don't have anything that's really needed. Let's do this FJ40. Let us do this FJ40 as our tune-up for the week. Let's go ahead and do that real quickly. So we're going to fast travel back over here to the festival. Get this thing with a C-Class tune. And hopefully it'll be able to do wonders. Alright. Upgrades. What do we need? What do we need? We need off-road tires. There we go. You know, we're going to keep them stock size for now. We'll go with a lighter wheel, just so that we know that it is off-road indeed. We'll go with our off-road tire. We'll up them to 17s, so that they look halfway decent. What do we got part-wise? So the front. So we've got a couple of, like, little ram bumpers. Nothing, like, insane. Like, that's alright. I wish it was close, though, to the vehicle, which I think it's lame how far away from the vehicle they make it. We'll go with that. Go with mud flaps. What do we got on the hood? And we got a scoop. Okay. It should be all-wheel drive, I believe, already. Yes, it is. So we got that going for it. Racing clutch. 7-speed transmission. We got the rest of all this going on. Yeah, off-road diff. Race brakes. Rally shocks. Get all these parts on there. We're sitting in D class right now. Still in D class. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the engine notes. Let's see. That's so quiet. What do we have for engines? Do we have another engine that's going to be upgradable? We're already sitting at B class, A class, so no, we definitely got to use the stock engine, it appears. But let's see what power we can get out of it. I'll go with that, I guess. It's not ideal, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. All right, so now we're up in a C. 581, 591, 610, 597 right there. That gets us up to 600. Do we get free horsies? And no, we do not. How about some free weight? We do not get free weight either. Okay. So there we go. We got it upgraded. 60K down the drain. Okay. But yeah, going back to your broken suspension though, right? I know there were kids when I went to high school who would purposely break their suspension or just like completely remove it because they wanted their cars to be slammed. I don't know if anyone else is my age actually lived during that generation or not, where you know, some people wanted their cars as low as possible, so they would just completely remove their suspension systems. Oh my god. It was bad enough I thought about doing it. Like, people would either just... Some people would cut their springs, which I know is still a thing. It's a lot more rare to see anybody cut their springs. But, yeah, no, people would purposely, like, just remove the springs. So that they could be as low as possible. Alright, get this thing tuned up here. $65, $78, $83. Again, this one's got a shorter wheelbase, so we're going to go with 65 here instead of our typical 70. Alright, where's our vent at? Our vent's here. Alright. But you know, I had good suspension when I was in school. I had a Mercedes, so like it rode very comfortable. So you didn't want to like ruin it. That was the thing. You didn't want to ruin the suspension on it. My Civic, on the other hand, God, I wanted to lower it because I felt like the suspension was stiff enough already, so like it wouldn't have been too bad to do so. So, but let's get this first race going, started, and out of the way. So FJ's putting in pretty good work. We are closing the gap. We got second and first place in front of us. We got a Toyota 4Runner, what appears to be maybe a Celica. Those are going to be pretty stiff competition there. That 4Runner has got a little bit of speed, doesn't he? Get as close to this edge as possible so we spend as little time in the water as we do. So here's a fun fact for you. When it comes to Tundras, Tacomas, and any like their off-road options that Toyota has, you can tell what year the vehicle is based on specialty colors. So they have certain colors that are only available in certain years, and that blue is one of them. And I believe that blue was offered in like 2019. And I know for, I believe it was 2020, they offered like military green. I don't know what this year's color is. I haven't really paid attention too much to them since I'm not in the market anymore. But I remember seeing that military green Tacoma and I thought, man, that was pretty. But 2016 was the desert sand. And then they went to, in 2017, they did a darker blue, and then they had the lighter blue in 2018. The darker blue wasn't as popular because there was already a darker blue option, and this one was kind of an ugly color, to be honest. I think 2021 was like a red color. I think they had like a specialty red color. I'm not entirely sure on that though. Alright, so here we go. We're about ready to come on to our third and final lap here. Alrighty. We are putting in the finest of work. We are way ahead of the competition. So, last lap, I mean, we should have this in the bag. We have got this in the bag. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. So, but yeah, we need to get a design for this Toyota as well. Maybe if we got some time towards the end of the live stream, we'll go back through and grab all our cars and look for some designs. It just takes a while to look for them. Like, I know we can spend easily 10-20 minutes looking for one design. And so I figured we'll just go ahead and wait until the end if we have any time. Probably get whatever anime design first pops up and look at it. Hopefully it's not garbage. Alright, here we go. Alright, come on. Oh, I should also say this. So anyone who else was a sneakerhead here in the chat, or watching this later on, I got a new pair of Jordans today. I'm very excited about it. I was able to actually pull a dub on Sneakers app. Got myself the Jordan 4 Military Blacks. And man, oh man, they look good. They are probably one of my favorite Jordan 4s. Absolutely look amazing. I love them. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to keep them or sell them. And if I do sell them, I'm not going to sell them like right away. Like, I'm going to hold on to them for a while. Because they're supposed to go up in value somewhat over like the next year or so. Like, I could see by next year them being worth like about 400. Hold on, my girlfriend's got some. What?
I think the color you're looking for is
Barcelona red.
It might be Romans.
That sounds right. Was that 21?
2018 and 21.
And 21. Okay, or 2018.
Also, keto pizza.
Oh yes, I should also mention this. My girlfriend made me. So I went back on the keto diet, right? And she made me homemade keto pizza today. We went to the store. We bought some almond flour. Yeah, that's the color, I think. We bought almond flour, some pepperonis. We already had spaghetti sauce, but we had to get a few other things that we can use to make it in the future as well. But yeah, it's actually really good. It is really, really good. So Dragon says we're going to replace my brakes, my suspension, and realign my steering on the 4th. Okay, gotcha. So you don't have that much longer to wait. You got 9 days or so, 9 or 10 days. But I will also mention this. There may be a live stream tomorrow. I am not yet sure. But basically, I'm going on vacation. So I'm going to go see my family again for Memorial Day weekend. And so I know I got a lot of things to do tomorrow, like getting ready and packing and all that stuff. So I may not have enough time to stream, but if I do find the time to do so, I will be streaming tomorrow instead of like any other day of the week. So we might get 2 streams back to back to back. See how that all goes. I do got to work tomorrow though. So, you know, there's that. And then I'll be working all next week as well still. Even though I'm on vacation, I'll be just teleworking. There'll be some things, like I'm not going to like work all day every day. Like I might put in like 4 hours here, you know, 4 hours this day. I might only work like half days all next week. You know, go thrift shopping with my girlfriend in the morning. On Monday morning. Hit up all of them. Make so many trips. Hold on a second, I can't hear you, baby. What? Oh, so they didn't make a special color for 2022. Really? That's disappointing. That's probably to try and save money and reduce costs. Because vehicles are just getting so expensive. I mean, it's got me questioning, like, you know, you can go to like a government auction and buy like a used truck from the government with like right around 60 to 70,000 miles typically. That's how long government auctions last for, at least when it comes to like federal government vehicles. The trucks though are base model, right? So they're the basic of the base. But I feel like you could almost go buy one from one of these auctions and sell it and make like $15,000 right now. Oh God. And those are for the 1970 or what are they? 1875 editions. What edition do they call it on the Tundra? The 1875
Probably one.
capstone. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard the capstone edition. Maybe. Yo, what's good? Not Lavi YT. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, no, capstone, huh? Do they still have the like 1875 edition or 1975, whatever? It's a year, like it sounds like a year. And 1794, that's what it is. That's like their equivalent to like the High Countries and the Toyotas, or the Denali's and the GMs, or the King Ranches and the Fords. You know, they get the leather interior, specifically brown leather interior. Oh god, they're pretty. God, it's pretty. I love it. My one of my old bosses, he was kind of independently wealthy. And what was going on with him, right, is he used to be a lawyer. And then he got drafted, or not drafted really, he was in the reserves. And they called him out, and he had to go into, he had to go to Afghanistan for 6 months. And while he was in Afghanistan, all of his clients that he'd built up over, like the last 20 years, will happen to go do basic training once a month or something like that, and getting some extra cash. All his clients left. So instead of restarting his firm and building back up his law firm, he got a job with my company and started just working there. But he already had a ton of money, He was just kind of looking for a way up. Like, I mean, he was way overqualified for his job. And, like, my bosses all knew that. So, like, he would honestly get transferred all the time all around the country. So, like, he literally probably spent a grand total of, like, 4 months over a 2-year period actually in my office. Because as soon as he got there, he got moved to another office that was having a bunch of legal issues going on. Oh, thanks, Not Lavi. I love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. And with that situation, like, he was gone for, like, 6 months. He comes back for about a month, and then he got moved to another state. And he was there for a long time, but it was only, like, temporary. So, like, they were paying for his house and all this. Crazy situation. But he still has, like, a mansion in Colorado. He actually has one of these that I'm driving right here, which is, like, $100,000. And then he's also got... Oh, God.
It gets 18.
Dang. That's not good.
Gallon.
What's your Twitch? My Twitch is the same as the YouTube channel. It is at Gur413. We are actually multi-streaming right now. So if you want to watch on Twitch or if you want to watch on YouTube, you can go ahead and do so. I will recommend Twitch. I personally prefer people watch on YouTube just because, like, that's where my biggest following is. However, though, Twitch, the way that they do their live stream situations, you actually get a better quality experience. So I prefer people watching on YouTube just because that's where my audience is mostly. I've only got like a few hundred subs on, or not subs, few hundred follows on Twitch, but you get a better experience overall. I hate to say it, but YouTube kind of sucks when it comes to live streams. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get this race started. We got Audi right in front of us. Man, I haven't talked to Audi in so long. He's real big on fucking TikTok now. Like, he's got over 100,000 followers on TikTok. He does a bunch of GTA glitches and tips and tricks and stuff. But for those who aren't aware, Audi used to be around here all the time. Yo, thanks for the follow, Not Lavi on Twitch. I appreciate it. Is it Lavi or Lavi? How do I pronounce it? But I want to get your opinion. Do you think it's a higher quality over on Twitch versus YouTube, or Lobby? Okay, Lobby. Gotcha. Because I always hear people say that Twitch is much better quality than YouTube. So I'm curious to see what you got to say about it. Alright, but here we go. Let's go ahead. We need to catch up, get a little bit more speed going through these corners. Twitch, to be honest, yeah, that's what I figured. The only thing that sucks, though, is like Twitch sometimes has those like commercial breaks in the middle. I'm not even like an affiliate or anything like that. So they just make money from me doing it. I don't even get paid at all. Granted, I don't do this for the pay. I do this because I enjoy it a little bit. But yeah. Oh gosh. Where YouTube, you're not going to have any random like ads throughout the middle. You're only going to have them during the beginning. That would be the one benefit that YouTube has over Twitch, but I think Twitch has a better overall quality, you know. Yeah, that's how I got my start, is I just streamed directly from my Xbox. If you go back ever and watch like any of my first content, you might be able to tell, because like I didn't have any editing software. I didn't have anything at all, and I would literally go on Twitch and I would stream directly to it from my Xbox to make my YouTube videos. Add you on Xbox. My friends list is actually full, my dude. When I first got started, I just added anybody who added me. So I've got a lot of friends. I do need to go through and clear it out one of these days, and then I might start adding some people again. But yeah, might do that later on, my dude. Alright, here we go. Let's get through here. That's going to get us into second. This Forerunner's probably going to have a little bit better acceleration than us. We're taking the outside line. Yes! I got like 300 friends. Yes, it can be full. Like, the cap is like 1,052 or something like that. It's crazy. Yo, what's good, CNN Sucks? Welcome to the live stream. How are you tonight? How are you tonight? Oh, shoot, that reminds me. I need to check the election results. Since I know CNN is like a very political one, I need to check election results, because we had election day here in Georgia yesterday for the primaries. So I need to see how that went. Baby, you want to look that up for me? Oh God, what's going on? Do I want a Colorado? I mean, Colorados are pretty nice, but I think my Silverado's better. Okay. I see. Okay, so what's up with this Colorado? Okay. Oh, just type in Georgia primary election results. Ooh, that is very pretty. 45,000 shit. Oh God, when did a fucking... I know, but when did a Colorado become $45 fucking thousand? Oh God. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. So there we go. We finished that race up. I'm gonna look up these election results right now. What? Okay. Well, yeah, he's the governor one. That's for the primary. Oh wait, Brad Rothsenberg, was that the one who went against Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Herschel Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph Warnock won.
Well, yeah, I figured he would. I mean, that was the Democratic incumbent. When I get money, I'm gonna start donating. Hey, you know, I always say this: no need to feel like the need to donate or anything like that. It's all good. You know, I just do this for fun. The donation button is there. As well, I mean, if you also feel inclined, we do have YouTube, Twitch. That way you can support the channel a little bit, and you also get something in return. So, if you just go to any of my videos on YouTube, they should be available. What? Oh, yeah. Fuck. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that's always an option as well. We got t-shirts, and I think we have COVID masks, although granted, COVID's kind of not as huge a deal anymore. So, although it could come back, you never know. It's not always done.
What's great?
Hmm?
What is great?
Probably independent. Alright, so we need S2 track toy in the city. What are we going to go for? Probably one of these Cestos. Figure that'll be our best option. Alright, here we go. Damn, that Koenigsegg took off like a fucking bullet. Although we should be better around the corner. Oh shit! Crashed right away, right out of the gate. Alright, we got our Sesto. Come on. Get around that Ferrari. Lamborghini, better than Ferrari since the beginning. That's one thing I find really kind of interesting, though. So, there's a YouTube channel that I watch called Goon Squad. And years ago, they rebuilt a Lamborghini Huracan. And the thing is, though, is like they've also rebuilt a Ferrari 458 Italia. And the Huracan was so much easier to work on than the Lamborghini. Or than the Ferrari, I should say. Because the Ferrari, I think, ended up like, you know, you need all these specialized tools, parts were so much more expensive, you know, all kinds of things like that. Where with the Lamborghini, everything was like a T10 wrench. You just needed one tool pretty much to do everything. Change the suspension, T10 wrench. Like, that was the one thing that they talked about at the closing of the video. Is like, literally anybody could, like, rebuild one of these crashed Lamborghini Huracans. It's so easy. Now, granted, that's not to say that every one of them would be easy, so might not be a good idea to just go out and buy a crashed Lamborghini Huracan thinking that, you know, a couple weekends and you'll have a Lamborghini Huracan for a fraction of the price. You know, it's still going to be a fairly expensive endeavor. Fuck. Oh, crap. Crashed right there. Get through here. We got 5 laps of this bullshit. God damn. Okay, we're on lap 2 now. So it's not super long. Is this like this supposed to be like the specialty event for this week, where it's S2 track toys. Because this is an awful narrow track, if I do say so. And I've raced every track, so I know that this is a specialty track. It's not like anything that's meant to be. You want the Sesto Elemento Force Edition? Yeah, you can luckily get them from Wheel Spins, although it is kind of rare. And I do think they're not super expensive anymore in the auction house. They might be like 5 mil. That is still pretty expensive. But I remember at like the start of this game, like they were going for like 20 mil a piece. Like, they were one of the most sought after cars, because having one of these and using the glitch, it was like the fastest car using the glitch. Uh, if you don't know about the glitch, there was an auto driving glitch that essentially you could set 50 laps at Goliath, set your car, and like tape your controller down, and get 50 laps done while you sleep. And you of course get all this money and everything like that. So we crashed on that barrier there. That's not good. So we got a Pagani now that we got to get in front of, which is Swim Allen. Oh, old Swimmy boy. I've not heard his like voice in a long, long time. He chose the wrong side of things. Alright. Not gonna get into that though. Let's go here. We got through that very nice. Very nice and easy. Alright, so this should be right where the starting point is. So we are now moving on to lap 3 out of 5. We got a little bit of sliding action in there. Oh yeah. Very curvy roads. But I will say this is a very well made track. A lot better than that fucking bullshit we had last week, where we had, you know, to drive 200 yards, but you could only travel at half a mile an hour. You know, less than walking pace. Like, you could have walked faster than we were able to drive. Dragon says, when we donate, what we get in return is your awesome content. Well, I appreciate it, Dragons. I really, really do. I think this Susto was a pretty good option. Yo, what's good, King of RDR2? Welcome to the live stream. How's that Red Dead Redemption going? I need to play a lot more of that. Maybe God, I should just start playing all kinds of different games and just live streaming. Like, I play Halo like almost every night, and I never live stream. I should have started live streaming all my Halo content. God, y'all would get a kick out of it. I curse and I scream, and oh my God, it's awful. I am yelling at the top of my lungs about how I'm the worst fucking Halo player of all time. Like, no joke, I had like the biggest hacks event happen to me the other night. Actually, no, this was just last night, actually. Basically, I'm sitting there playing, right? And I didn't even fire a single bullet in. It's this new event called Last Spartan Standing. You get 5 lives, and overall you have to try and win. Like, you have to be the last one with lives remaining. Well, the thing is, though, is every time that I kept, like, spawning, I'd make it, like, 10 feet, and there would be a dude with, like, invisibility on, and he would just backsmack me, so I didn't even get to fire a single bullet in this whole round, and just died 5 times, like, in 2 minutes. Like, it was insane. The absolute worst. Oh shit. Had a crash. Different cars up in front this time. We got a Aston Martin and a Ferrari. Damn, that's not good. Let's go ahead and rewind here. Let's see here. Wasn't it last week that Goliath was part of the trial? God, I hope not. I didn't do it. I feel the same way about Forza. I'm garbage at Forza despite playing racing games my whole life. See, I'm halfway decent at Forza. I'm halfway decent, I think, anyway. I like how we put that like big stop right there in the racing line. So, like, you can get a lot of advantage right there. Like, so if you do crash, you have like one benefit. So you can crash like once a lap, and if you get past, you'll be fine. Oh shit, that was last lap. Fuck. Oh god damn. There we go. Something about our laps is way off, but we did an 8:18. Ooh, not too shabby. I heard that Forza is adding or maybe adding Jurassic Park expansion. That would make a lot of sense. I feel like there's a lot of Jurassic Park hype right now for some reason. Granted, they had the Hot Wheels expansion, and they did have dinosaurs in that. So a Jurassic Park expansion would be an interesting concept. I'm pretty sure it was last week. I kept wondering when the race would be over. It was my first time doing Goliath. See, I don't remember doing Goliath last week, though. I really don't. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Unless it was part of the... If it was part of the trial, that could be it. Because I only had to do 2 races in the trial because we won the first 2 races. Which meant that it was over quicker. So, that could be the case. That I didn't actually do the trial. So there was no Goliath to do. So we need a C-Class Buick. Oh, sweet Jesus. I hate Buicks. Or Hollywood expansion featuring all iconic movie cars. Yeah, that would be an interesting one. I don't think there's a lot of people, though, that would be up for that. Because I feel like if they did an expansion where they just gave us cars, people would think it was like, you know, a scam or something like that. People would be mad about that because everyone wants a map expansion. And the fact of the matter is, I mean, we're going on month like 7 now, and we haven't heard any news about an expansion. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Anyway, though, we need a Buick. So we're going to scroll through our cars here, grab a Buick. I think we're going to go with the GSX because I hate the other one. The other one just looks like a fat turd. Although, it's one of my girlfriend's favorite cars. She loves that thing. She's giving me a death stare now. Hmm? You have good news for me? What's good news?
Georgia's not being fucking stupid like Texas, Louisiana.
Yay!
That came out.
Yay! Alright. Let's get some upgrades here. We can't really do a whole lot, but we can add some parts to make this halfway a decent car. We'll make the tires wider. That should get us a little bit more traction. Expand our width there. We're going to go with the specialized American wheels there. And we're going to make them probably about 18. I think 18 looks good on this. Could probably go bigger and have it still look alright, but we'll go with that. That'll work. Okay. Get all these parts in because they're basically mandatory. Racing diff. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our race brakes in. Racing suspension. Get as many of these parts as we can in. I hate how now that actually increases. It never used to before, and now it does. But we do need it. We don't have any room for it though, which sucks. In fact, actually, the weight used to be a hindrance. Like, you used to actually, you know what, actually, instead of doing that, let's upgrade the exhaust. Okay, we can't upgrade the exhaust, so just the air filter. Alright, so that should be enough, I guess. I need to do C-Class. That sucks. Would you mind getting me a drink? go ahead and get this thing tuned up. Move everything kind of down the line. I got that in perfect spot. Perfect spot. Perfect spot. There we go. We don't really need that last gear. Granted, this car is going to be so slow, we're probably not going to need it anyway. We're going to stiffen this up because it is American muscle. We don't want it flopping all over the place. Because unfortunately, they have a tendency to do that. What? I'm very excited for that news.
You have 20 weeks.
20 weeks?
Yes. And you won't be criminalized if it's, let's say, unintentional.
Hmm.
You have 20 weeks to look for a victim of you.
Bump stiffness up. We're going to maximize our arrow.
George is not fucking stupid.
There's some news that my girlfriend's just very excited about. There's been some laws passed around the country that have been a little bit controversial.
Any female should be excited about this.
And Georgia's not going that way, so she's very excited. I wish they could add the Cadillac millimeter ambulance based on Ghostbusters, but however, there will be a no Ghostbusters body kit, the same way they have a DeLorean with no Time Machine body kit.
Son of a bitch, stop eating everything.
Is he eating? Oh, he's eating my hoodie. Damn it.
He's eating the string. Think about that the next time you chew on your strings.
Yeah, throw that in the washer so I don't chew on the strings again. I have a weird thing. Whenever I'm playing video games and like things get stressed out, if I'm wearing a hoodie, I chew on the strings and I hate it. Because I love my hoodies. I like them to look clean and fresh. Oh, God. I like my hoodies to look clean and fresh so that my fit looks alright. But, God, I ruined the strings. Like, they need to make, like, replacement strings like a thing. I'm sure they do. They're called shoelaces.
I'm gonna start putting pickle juice on all your fucking hoodie strip things.
No, please, God, no.
I will.
Oh. But yeah, no, that would be cool if they added the ambulance from Ghostbusters. I'm trying to think what car I really... Well, the car I really want the most is my car, my personal vehicle, which is a 2014 Chevrolet Silverado. Odds of us getting that, not very much, because they did do a facelift in 2016, and I think people have a tendency to... They either love the 2014 or they hate it. I am one of the people that love it, and I don't really like the 16, but a lot of people like the 16 because it looks a lot more modern. You get LED headlights, where... Yeah. It is good, right? My girlfriend made cheese bread, so like but it's keto cheese bread, so it's made with almond flour. She's eating now, and cause she didn't eat at dinner, but it's actually a lot better cold. It's good shit. Yeah. It kind of has like a consistency like cornbread because of the almond. But then it's just filled with cheese. So it's like cheesy cornbread with a little bit of a nutty flavor to it. I agree with that statement. Still not too late. You could get pepperonis and go put them on top. Or like slice it in half and make like a pepperoni sandwich with it. Now we are in the lead. Got up into first. Woo. You're not getting fat. If anyone's fat, it's me. I'm a chunky boy.
This is double this in my face.
At least it's not hamburgers. So I may have told this story on the channel before. I may not have. But I had this friend on Facebook. Who I've known her since, like, you know, we were children. And one of her sisters was getting married, and her neighbor had a pool, and so graciously let them use the pool for part of the wedding reception. So I mostly was like, you know what, I'm gonna go hang out by the pool, because, like, I don't want to be at the dance floor and all this, because, like, at the time I think I was in like 11th grade, all that, and it was super awkward. And there was no one there really my age anyway. So I go over there to the pool, right? And the reason why I keep remembering this is she keeps posting, like, these things on Facebook, like, if you have one memory of me, talk about it here so that we can all reminisce together. And I'm like, I don't think you want me to talk about the time that you were wearing your, like, one-piece swimsuit and you were just shoveling cheeseburgers down your gullet. Like, you were double-fisting cheeseburgers. And at, like, 17. It does sound like a good time, yeah. And at this point, like, she's a fairly skinny girl. But this was probably at her heaviest. She was probably pushing, you know... She was a little bit bigger for her swimsuit, if I can just say that. She had bought her swimsuit earlier in the year. She gained some weight, so she was kind of, like, hanging out of it, double-fisting cheeseburgers. It just, It was almost comical to watch, but I also feel bad because, like, that feels like body shaming, and I don't want to body shame or anything like that.
She messages you. It's like, I didn't know you were gonna say that. I didn't know you were watching.
Oh God. Well, even if she was watching, she might not even know who I am.
I see my card. I want the card. Oh, wait, is my card in?
Which card? No, there are no Accords in Forza.
That's lame.
It is lame. It's like, I think we need to get, like, typical sedans in this game. You know, cars that everybody has, like Altimas, Maximas, Accords, all the Civic generations. Yeah. No, you're not crazy for that. Like, my mom, she's got an Accord Hybrid, and my little brother, he's got an Accord Sport. Which, I hate to say it, I really kind of want an Accord at the same time. I want to get, like, a 2014 Accord EXL V6 Coupe. I think they look pretty nice. If I was going to go the Accord route. I don't think I'll ever go the Accord route. I think there's, like, other things that I would get before getting an Accord. Like a Lexus IS 300 or IS 250, LC something. Because honestly, they're not that pricey. Lexuses lose their value like crazy. Yet they have all that nice Toyota reliability, which is always nice. But I think I was like looking and I saw like you know, it was a brand new Lexus LC 250 or something, like, or 350. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't an it wasn't in the LF or anything like that. It wasn't anything crazy. But like, new, it's like $65,000, and like, it's only like 4 years old, and it's all the way down to like 25. And I know used car prices up, so just imagine how low it would be once the economy gets back to the way it is, when used cars become affordable again. Oh, and Maserati, God, they lose value like crazy. When I was buying my truck, for the exact same price I paid for my truck, I could have had a Maserati Quattroporte. Or not a Quattroporte, it was a Ghibli. The Quattroporte was actually cheaper. I think it was like $1,000 cheaper. And the Gran Turismo, I think, was only like $5,000 more. Maseratis are pretty cheap, which I think is crazy, and I think that's probably why I see so many of them out on the road nowadays. Yeah. As in case you didn't hear what she said, my girlfriend says she thinks it's hilarious because the Billy Ray Cyrus edition of Old Town Road, he talks about how he's driving down Rodeo driving his Maserati sports car, and it's like, they're kind of cheap though, you know. Now, if you said you were driving down Rodeo in your C8 Corvette, like, that would be a flex. Yeah. Yeah. A C7 Vet is still like twice as much as one of those Maseratis. But the thing about those Maseratis is they're Dodge products.
I have a question.
What?
I
Can you bedazzle a car? I don't want to...
bedazzle the H?
Okay, you could bedazzle the H. I might be getting another Civic. Like, I used to have a Civic. I still kind of have the Civic. My older brother's just been driving it for like the last 4 years. Because when I bought my truck, I could have traded in my Civic, or what my parents did is they had a car that they were getting rid of. And they're like, look, your brother needs a car. You give him your old car because it's more reliable. It's going to be harder for him to break than this piece of crap SUV that we have that is worth nothing now. So you trade that and give him your old Civic and we'll call it good. So he has my Civic, but now he's getting married and his fiance has a Prius and he just likes the Prius a lot more, plus it gets better gas mileage than the Civic. The Civic gets good gas mileage, it gets 30, but the Prius gets 45. So, you know, it's 50% more gas, and it's roomier apparently, which I was not expecting. So he has told me that he would be willing to give it back to me. So I'm gonna ask him next week about it. Yep. And this car will be because my girlfriend doesn't have a license yet, so she's going to learn how to get her license in the Civic. And I'll probably drive it to and from work to save money on gas, because I love my truck. I ain't getting rid of my truck, but golly, it's expensive. The truck or the... Look at all those other Buicks. They're all blowing smoke at their back ends already. Well, it's out their tires. They're all squealing tires still. Although it is raining, the ground is wet, so maybe it's water. Yeah, it's been raining all week down here in Georgia. Alright, lap 2. We did not get in the first place on that first lap, which that kind of sucks. But we should be able to get up there to the fullest. What? Oh yeah. Was it just like it wasn't raining, it was just kind of lightninging because the storm was on its way in. Yeah. So if you didn't hear, last night my girlfriend took my dog out, and he just kind of stood out in the middle of the dribbling rain as lightning was kind of going around everywhere. Like, let's get struck by lightning tonight. Let's do that. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that, boy. Not good. He thought we wanted hot dogs? Every pork chop were perfect.
Wait, what?
Alright, here we go. On to our final lap. We're now in first. My dog won't go out when it's raining. He hates getting his paws wet. Yeah, we put ours on a leash, so he kind of has to go out when it's raining. Because he ain't pooping and peeing in the house, that's for sure. He may not like it, but he's gonna deal with it. Plus, he'll go faster when it rains because he knows like he can't dilly-dally. He knows what he's got to do. He's a smart dog. He just doesn't like to do it right away because he wants to spend more time outside. Yeah, he does not like the pizza man for some reason. He always barks at the guy who delivers pizzas in my neighborhood. Chases him down, all that stuff. Oh. I don't know. Alright. What you gonna do, silly boy, when you catch the car? Hmm? What? Damn. I don't know if you ever seen that show about cryptid monsters or whatever, like chasing. It's kind of like chasing Bigfoot, but they do all monsters. They had one time on one of the episodes where someone thought he shot Bigfoot, and it had ripped his bumper off his car. But like you could look at the bumper and it's like that's clearly dog bite marks. Mm-hmm. And like there was fur hanging from a tree. Where supposedly the bullet went through Bigfoot, took some fur, and lodged in the tree. So they went back and they analyzed the DNA of the Bigfoot, and they're like, it came back as a dog.
Well, and that's just what Bigfoot wants you to think.
Yeah, exactly. I don't believe them damn scientists. I know it was a Bigfoot.
I believe in a lot of things, but people go wild when fucking Bigfoot comes out.
Yeah. Alright, so now we need to get into a rally monster.
Sorry, that was the neighbor's Pomeranian. That wasn't fucking Bigfoot. I know what I saw. Was there any meth involved with this, sir?
Only a little bit. Alright, so. What card do I want to use to drift? So we've got an S904 one here. This might be an off-road drift car. This might be an off-road drift car. We'll see how it goes.
100 yards. Turn left.
Yeah. So what my girlfriend's asking is how do I keep them straight with the same car? I have so many different cars for the same thing. And what it is, I use the wheels. So all my like drift cars all get the same kind of wheel except for my off-road ones. Because my off-road cars, I don't like them having that wheel. Like it's more of like a racing wheel, but I really like it for drifting. I think it looks good. Incorrect car for seasonal objective. It said Rally Monsters, didn't it? Yeah, it says Rally Monsters.
I have to give you this though. You didn't make really good off-road builds.
Yeah. Hold on. Is it a specific Rally Monster? What do we need to use? Rally Monsters 70,000. S1900. I see. Okay. That's where we fucked up. We're in an S2904. Gotcha.
It's fucked up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And that's real fucked up.
Alright. So, we need S1 Rally Monster. We'll just go with something that's stock. You know, the Fiesta is a pretty good one. I like this Fiesta. It usually does pretty good. We just need to get 70k, so we just got 74,000 fairly easily. Mm-mm.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's gonna be enough. 70,289. Not bad.
Containing your baby? Put them in a crib? Yes. Put them in a bird cage? No.
Well, that's the thing is, I don't know. Have you ever heard of baby cages?
Yes.
So for those of you guys who are uninitiated in this, this grand fucking thing, back during like the Depression era, in order to get babies fresh air in big cities like New York, what they did is they would take a metal cage and hang it from the window.
I'm pretty sure this is actually a picture of you.
And then they would put a baby in it.
That was you as a baby, wasn't it? Just a whole ass fucking chicken leg in
Yeah. Give me them chicken legs. Oh god, yeah, what car do we need to use for this challenge? That would probably be a good idea. Good thing to know. So it is B-Class Renos.
How to choose
Joy.
a babysitter? A normal, like, college student or whatever? Sure. A homeless guy? Fucking no.
Yeah. Alright, what do we got B-Class Renos? So we do have these stock ones here. They're front-wheel drive. We got the Megane RS and we got the Megane RSR. We're going to go with the Megane RS because it is a 5.7 speed. We'll see if we can't get enough speed out of it.
Hey, baby.
That'll maybe work.
How do you dry a baby?
Don't throw it in a fire or the oven. Oh god.
This is a baby.
To dry a baby, don't put it in the water.
Tell me a baby. Try to, like, test on the back and soothe them?
Yep.
Yes. Gives him alcohol? No.
I thought alcohol was always the answer.
Oh, maybe that one first. No, probably not.
Oh god. That is kind of a fun story right there as well. And I probably, well, no. Like I've got one that was not involving alcohol poisoning. I had a buddy of mine when he was a kid, right? His uncle made White Russians. And if you don't know what a White Russian is, it's vodka mixed with milk. Well, the dishes were dirty, he didn't want to clean the dishes, so he put it in a baby bottle. Okay? And then he didn't finish the drink, so in order for it to have leftovers, he stuck it in the fridge. So there is in the fridge, a baby bottle with a White Russian in it, and of course, his parents saw and like, oh, it's milk. You know, as any normal adult would think, let's give the milk to our baby. So this little kid, as a baby, had half a bottle of a White Russian and got very, very ill. He lived though. Okay, that was god fucking awful. Yeah, we need to get 9 seconds faster. I didn't want to have to do it, but we're gonna have to. We gotta go make an off-road tune. Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
No, I don't want to auto upgrade, custom upgrade. God damn, thank you. Alright, all-wheel drive. We don't need any of that parts, because we're going to go off-road.
You take out the trash so the liquid starts leaking. I love cat meat.
Yeah. That reminds me of the other night. We had to, I took the trash out before going to work, and I get a phone call from my girlfriend, like, why is there like pop drops going all the way through the fucking house? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, there is soda everywhere. And I'm like, I have no idea what you are talking about. And apparently what had happened, let's listen to these. Okay, so we can't actually upgrade that. Is the trash bag leaked on me. and I took a leaky trash bag throughout the entire house, and it was gross. Had to go buy a mop that night because I didn't own a mop.
You admit, you would be annoyed too.
Yeah. Alright, let's get this tune on here.
No, you don't suggest that, you idiot.
What?
Somebody in one of the local groups was like, I ran out of gas, and this guy was like being a dick or whatever, and he said he was gonna bring us gas, and I had my baby with me, but he didn't. Somebody's like, well, why didn't you just call 911? They would have brought you gas. You don't call 911 for that.
Yeah, no.
That's not an emergency. Is it shit? Yeah, but it's not an emergency. So I don't think they're gonna bring you gas.
No, they'll show up, and they might push your car to a if you're disabled in the middle of the road, they might push your car to a gas station. So Dragon says, so another car problem I have is I lost my car keys and now I'm driving with my spare key. Oh joy. Oh joy indeed. I locked my keys in my Civic quite often. And so I thought about it one time taping the spare key to the back bumper, which thank God I didn't because I ended up getting hit and I lost that back bumper. That would have sucked because I might have lost that key. But the thing is, though, is I got very good at breaking into cars because I've had to break into my own car on multiple occasions.
Not as good as the other guy, or the guy the other day.
Oh yeah, I'll have to tell you that story. But basically, all you got to do, you need a metal rod, a strap, a fairly thin strap, like a measuring tape, some duct tape that's been sealed on both sides, a belt a little too thick, but it can work if it's like a really thin belt, and you need a wedge of some sorts. So what I mean by that is you can use an axe handle, or if you have like just a wedge lying around, that'll work too. And you just take that wedge and you stick it into the door, and then you put that tape and you kind of loop it on itself, and you push that down in there, and then you use the metal rod, and then you can take that loop and you can put it over the door lock, and then you pull tight. You have to use the metal rod to finagle it. Pull tighten up, and boom, you unlock your car. My Civic, the electrical locks don't always work. So you can also use the metal rod and just hit the unlock button. But yeah, I forgot to mention this. I was witness to a Grand Theft Auto the other day. That was fun. Not really. But, as you guys know, I'm into sneakers. So I went to this local sneaker shop. And we're just hanging out. And there's a guy buying a pair of shoes. And he's talking, and all of a sudden, this one, this car, you hear some tire squealing, and something's going on. You don't know what exactly is happening. But, tire squeal, and a car takes off out of nowhere. And the lady behind the counter is like, man, I hate it when people just zoom through here. Don't they know, like, there's kids out there? They could hit someone, and someone's gonna die or get hurt one of these days. And he's like, yeah, I know, it's awful. And so he leaves with his shoes, and he comes back in just like 2 minutes later. He's like, y'all see who hopped in my car? And his car had been stolen. Okay, we can definitely do better than that. We're like 5 seconds too slow, I bet.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They caught a 13-year-old in New York going into school with a fucking gun.
Oh, God.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Depression. Apparently they caught another kid going into a school with a gun in New York, is what my girlfriend was just saying. These incidents that have happened are so tragic. Mostly I blame it on really bad bullies. It'll make you want to hurt a bully. What's my favorite drift car? Oh, we're not gonna make it. Damn, we did it about the same amount of time as last time. You talking just regular drift cars or Formula drift cars? Because I have one that's my go-to, and it's a Lexus RCF. I use that a lot, or the Lexus 350. But the thing is, though, is like they don't have the Lexus 350 in the game anymore. I don't believe. And I also like the 350Z as a drift car. That was my go-to back in like Forza Motorsport 3 and Forza Motorsport 4 days. And it kind of devastated me when they got rid of the Rocket Bunny kit, because that was like my go-to drift car. Oh, right there is going to save us a fortune of time. What? Oh gosh. This can't be good. There we go. We got it that time. Both lol. But the 350Z, the problem I have with it is they got rid of the Rocket Bunny kit. And that was like one of my favorite cars in this game, hands down. But now I gotta use like the regular Supra because it has a wide body kit. And there's of course the newer Supra, which has a wide body kit. You know, so I use those a little bit more often now in Horizon 4. Horizon Baja Scramble. Okay, we got Buggy's D-Class. Why D-Class?
Also, you have 5 minutes.
I have 5 more minutes. Oh my god, it is getting that time. Shit.
On a shingle.
Yeah, shit on a shingle.
Delicious. You had it, right?
I'm pretty sure I have.
So
Yeah, I definitely have that. Nice. Alright, here we go. Completely untuned, we'll see how this goes. Alright, yeah, this is not working out. We're gonna have to go tune it. Fuck!
swear to God, our pets are confused.
Mm-hmm.
The cat thinks she's a dog, and the dog keeps licking everything over your cat. Am I wrong?
Nope, not wrong. Alright, upgrades. Let's see what we got here. It already has off-road tires. That's fine. We'll give it some better wheels. Again, the same wheel that we've been using today. We'll go ahead and upgrade the thickness just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit.
If you want me to go to the gym, just say so. Nothing.
Alright, all-wheel drive conversion.
I'm gonna start doing the squats again. Would you stop it?
7-speed, driveline, and we need the off-road diff. There we go.
Look at the damn towels. I ain't gonna have nothing to dry my ass on when I shower. Stop it. You gotta lick the damn towel out of existence.
Alright. Some more power.
Let me tell you
That's
that
508. Oh god, what did he do?
He's trying to lick the towel out of existence.
Stop licking the towel out of existence. Boy.
That's not even exaggerating. He does. Doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pet you with my foot.
Okay, so we can probably make that work. And what we'll just need to do is up wheel sizes. So if we go like 17. So there we go. Your highest scores with the 88 Mustang. Very nice. I think mine is probably with probably the regular Supra.
Baby,
What?
you ever go to Pennsylvania?
Not particularly.
You get a car.
Get a car?
Yeah.
Why?
Silverado SS.
Ooh, that is very nice. How bad's the damage on it?
12.
Yeah.
2004. So the Cadillac.
I mean, like if you told me like it was $1,000.
You ain't gonna get shit for $1,000.
I know exactly.
You can't even look at a car for $1,000.
And that's why I was saying, like if it was like really cheap, I might be a little bit more impressed.
Here's one for 9.5.
That's getting better.
Dash is cracked and you can't drive it.
Why? Why does that exist online then?
The dash is cracked. That's what happens when cars get old.
No, that it's not drivable.
No, I mean you can't drive it.
Oh, you can't drive it when you go see it, so you just buy it without driving it?
You can't drive it.
Oh.
I can drive it. You can't.
Only you can drive it. Gotcha.
It's a single cab.
Oh, that's why. If you don't know, big guys can't fit in single cab Chevys.
Well, you can. He's just a princess.
They are not very comfortable, okay?
It ain't gotta be comfortable. Also, look at this one. It's up there.
Ooh.
It's nice too.
Yeah, I do like that.
He's like, I don't like it anymore.
Why does everything gotta be so expensive? Alright, let's see if we can do better now. Now that we've tuned her up. I hate buggy racing because like it's one of like the hardest classes. Okay. What year? Oh god. My girlfriend was basically just saying that she looks at cars a lot on Facebook Marketplace trying to find a car for herself. And there was a Mustang that was for sale, 2007, and the whole thing was beat the fuck up. Like, it was in terrible shape. And they still wanted $7,000 for it. It looked like it had been in a derby. And like, that's the thing, is I remember just a few years ago, you could buy one of those Mustangs for $5 grand in really good shape. Just a few years ago. When are we gonna get back to those prices?
Probably never.
Yeah. Which one? No. Okay, she's gonna show me the derby car when I finish this race up so I can see how bad it is.
Jesus Christ, these cars are...
Means it's time for him to go stinky. I mean, he probably needs some shit. Yeah. Alright, so we just got one more lap right after this. Hopefully we can make a big comeback and finally get into first place. Put a picture of this thing on the Discord. I mean, she might be able to put it in the Discord. I think she's a member. Well, send it to me. I'll put it in Discord. What? Like few scratches and dings, you know, even a good size fucking dent, as long as it's still operational. But like, if you're gonna have a good size dent, you know, that's like a $3,000 repair. It better be at least $2,000 off the regular price. There we go, we finally pulled into first place. Thank God. We're getting close to the end there and still had not yet pulled in first. Right at the end. There we go. This is why I hate buggies. It's like always so nerve-wracking up till the very end. And then they always make you like in really low classes. They suck.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here's one picture. It doesn't look so bad.
Oh God.
Looks fine, right?
Jesus Christ! That doesn't look like it's been in a derby. It looks like it's been rolled. Sweet Jesus.
It looks like crumpled paper.
Yeah. There's a hole in the back of the fucking trunk. Like the light is like completely gone. You could probably reach into the trunk and pull shit out through it. And it's just like crumpled. It looks like someone like took some paper and crumpled it all up. Let me see the rest of it. So there's no front view either.
No.
And they want $7,000 for this piece of shit.
I remember it. Can't find it anymore. I think you got it.
And it's not even, it's not actually like a 2000. It's like a 2003, which is even worse.
The fat ones.
Hmm.
That was the fat one. That was like 2000.
Yeah, that's like your dad's got like a 2005 to 2009. That one looks more like the kind that your sister has.
That is not. That's the fat one. That's actually decent looking one.
Is bad. He's bad. Oh look, we're back on Baja California Trail. Alright, here we go. 7,000 for this car, but I got a slight dent in the back. No low balls, I know what I have. Yeah, it ain't a slight dent. Holy shit, look at all that damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Alright, so there we go. We pulled into first place finally. Not too shabby. 65% done. I'm just finding my groove with a new drift car, and it starts raining on the mountain. Well, oh god. That sucks. That really sucks. The only complaints I have about the mountain, right, is I wish there was like a bigger loop. So like I could find a way to drift all the way back up to the top without having to follow the same road. Nah. So I'm not gonna post the car on Instagram or on Discord. It's bad though. Trust me, it's bad. And across the line. Woo! All right. Final race right here. Let's go.
For an idea, since I can't show you, just tear a piece of paper, crumple it, and then unfold it.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
As my girlfriend said, take a piece of paper, tear it, crumple it, and that's what the car looks like.
That's not even exaggerating.
And that's not an exaggeration. No. Alright, let's get this race going. Last race. And then we'll have to reevaluate our festival playlist and see what all we got. See if we can't do the mini challenges instead of doing the trial and get it done a little bit faster. Because you never know, we could have a really bad trial team. And it could take us forever to do it. Or we get lucky and get a really good one. And don't gotta worry about anything. I got us right up there into second place or third place. Yeah. As Tori just said, if you ever get bored, go on Facebook Marketplace. It's one of the most entertaining places on earth. That would be great. I wish we had drag trees at the drag strip so we didn't have to rely on the horns all the time. Yeah, exactly. Dragon says he needs to see it, so send it to me and I'll put it up on Discord. Alright, I'll put it up on Discord. May not be right away. Or I can give it to my girlfriend and she can put it up on Discord. I've got a lot of memes on there. Oh. That's why I made a meme Instagram account so that I could post any memes I find that I like. Yeah. I haven't posted shit on anything in a long time. I've just been too tired. I've been so busy with the new job and all that. I have a cat and a dog now and a house I have to maintain. Time's gone, you know. It is. True. Alright, there we go. Cross the line. Race is done. It's why I have to wait until last minute, basically, to do these right now, because I don't have time on Saturdays. I gotta mow and got other priorities. Yeah. Alright. So there we go. Race is done. Completed. Dunzo. Gotcha. Festival Sombrero. Good old Mexican hat dance. Alright. Let's look at our festival playlist. So right now we have 28 out of 54 points. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'll let you do this since it's yours.
Okay. Alright, photos are up. Okay, so anyway though, let's see here. If we take a picture and do the trial, we'll be good to go. Let's start off with the trial. Get that done. What do we have in the Forza Horizon shop as well? It's cute. What?
Speed buggy.
Speed buggy. Yeah, I got one though.
Why am I the only person that remembers this cartoon?
I was talking about how I remember it from Drake and Josh when they had to build one.
Wasn't that where they ran over fucking...
Yeah, they hit Oprah.
Was that Josh's car. Also, apparently there's beef going on around Drake and Josh right now.
Is there now?
Yeah. You know how they did the iCarly reboot or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently they've been pitching the idea to both of them about doing a Drake and Josh reboot. Where Josh is a successful lawyer and Drake is a burnout music.
Oh.
Pretty close to real life.
Yeah. Consider the fact he had to move to Mexico and change his name. Mm-hmm. Well, because this thing, Drake didn't do anything in the series at all. Like, he didn't play an instrument. He didn't do anything. Or... Wait, Josh is the failed musician? Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, but Josh was a football player. He was smart. All that. Yeah, he was. He played football in one episode and it was really good. But he didn't like it. Like, he got tricked into playing football. Yeah. Alright, here we go. My car is not tuned at all. We'll see if we can somehow pull off a decent score. We're at 590. Hopefully it's halfway decent. What?
These two women were caught speeding on the fucking interstate in Arizona with 500,000 fentanyl pills.
How do you have that many?
That's my question. Were they in like tote boxes? Were they trash bags? I need context for this.
I'm just trying to think. Like, that's a lot of money, too. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. It does look like this course is a lot of straights, so hopefully with our power of our F50... Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I'm gonna rob my old pizza shop. Shit, one of my teammates. Oh wait, shit, he just lagged out. You guys saw that, right? The guy in third place just going up the fucking hill. Alright, so we're doing pretty good, it looks like. We got first place, and then we've got third through sixth. And we also have second place. I'm crashing a little bit too much in this Ferrari. Right? Yeah, you'd think the Ferrari would be on fire. Mm-mm. But as CNN Sucks just said, sometimes you have a team that is too busy fighting each other than to help get the win. Exactly, and that's the worst. Like, you saw right there, like, the guy behind me, he could have probably passed me. He could have taken me out and passed me, all that sort of stuff. But he didn't, because he was a good team player. He knew what he had to do. But there we go. One win down, one more to go. I do not want to move to North Dakota. Yeah. Yeah, but that's 5 times as much as ours. How big is it? Only twice as much. I could buy 2 houses and, like, stick them together. I don't know how many times I've had teammates knock me out of checkpoints. Exactly. That's the worst, too. What? Oh, God. That sounds dirty.
I mean, it's better than a lemon party. Don't Google that, children.
Again, this looks like another fairly fast track, so we should have a dub here. We ought to have a dub here. I know you do. Why do I feel like it has something to do with putting limits on penises? Yeah, that was the guy in last place, so he's not a very good driver. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being there. I don't know. We still need to watch the last episode of Halo. Man, they are making this last lap hard. There we go, and across the line. Woo! Do you have Moe's? Do I have a Moe's Southwest Grill by you? I do. I'm just not a big fan of Moe's. I prefer Chipotle, which we have a Chipotle too. I have a Dos Bros. There's a Moe's. There's a Chipotle. You know, I've got them all. But actually, there's a local restaurant that's even better. I won't tell you the name of it. There's actually two that are even better. One of them, though, you don't get to really pick anything. You just pick your meat and they give you a burrito. That one looks a lot like a Jordan 4 mixed with a Jordan 1 mixed with a Jordan 5. Yeah, but it's gonna be $1,000. Mm-hmm.
You gonna like another cat? Yes. Am I gonna get another cat? Fuck no.
Alright. So, we got that taken care of. All we have to do now is take a photo of a truck near Adelantas de Tula. So, where is that at? You were telling me that. Where is that at? I'm going to turn on landmarks so it'll be easier just to see them. There it is. There's Adelantas de Tula. What? I like that. That's good, yeah. So we need to get a truck, take a picture of it, and we'll be good to go. And we will have this Forzathon completed. There we go. Challenge complete. Anyway, though, that is where we're going to wrap things up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Gurf413 and Instagram.com/Gurf413. And if you guys like this video, go make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.